Good morning, everyone. Today, we're going to delve into some fascinating psychological insights about older women that may surprise you. As we age, society often emphasizes physical changes, but the mental and emotional evolution that comes with growing older is just as, if not more, remarkable. Let's explore 4 psychological facts that shine a light on the powerful and often overlooked minds of older women. As women age, one of the most significant psychological shifts is the improvement in emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is essentially the ability to manage and respond to emotional experiences in a way that's appropriate for the situation. And it involves processes like controlling impulses, managing stress, and navigating complex emotions like anger, sadness, or anxiety. For older women, emotional regulation often becomes more refined over the years. This shift is driven by both biological and psychological factors. From a biological perspective, hormonal changes that occur during menopause can lead to a more stable emotional baseline. With fewer fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone, older women often experience fewer mood swings compared to their younger years. This contributes to a sense of emotional steadiness. On a psychological level, the wisdom that comes with experience plays a huge role. With years of living through both positive and negative experiences, older women develop a more nuanced understanding of their emotions. They are better able to process intense feelings rather than being overwhelmed by them. This ability to navigate emotions without being ruled by them gives them a resilience that's often unmatched. It's not that they don't feel deeply, but quite the opposite. In fact, many older women have experienced significant challenges over the course of their lives, but they've learned to respond to those challenges in ways that foster growth rather than breaking them down. This resilience means they can bounce back from setbacks more quickly and with greater strength. When faced with conflict or adversity, older women are typically more adept at handling the situation calmly and constructively. They are less likely to engage in impulsive or reactive behavior and more likely to take a step back, assess the situation, and respond thoughtfully. Moreover, this emotional stability contributes to healthier relationships. When you are better able to manage your emotions, you're also better able to communicate, empathize, and connect with others. This allows for deeper, more fulfilling personal connections, whether with partners, friends, or family. In many ways, older women act as emotional anchors in their families and communities, not because they're unaffected by emotions, but because they have learned how to guide and regulate their emotional responses. This maturity in emotional regulation is one of the key factors that contributes to the sense of resilience many older women report feeling as they age. They learn how to face life's challenges without being overwhelmed, maintaining a sense of inner calm and confidence no matter what they face. This deeper dive shows that emotional regulation and resilience in older women are not just about controlling emotions, but also about cultivating an emotional maturity and strength that comes from years of learning, adapting, and growing. This combination of self-awareness and emotional steadiness truly empowers them as they age. As women age, one of the most remarkable psychological changes is the improvement in emotional regulation. This ability to manage and respond to emotions becomes more refined over time, thanks to a combination of neurological changes, life experience, and personal growth. At the brain level, aging leads to increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision-making and emotional control. The prefrontal cortex helps us assess situations and choose thoughtful responses rather than react impulsively. This enhanced brain function means that older women can stay calmer even in emotionally charged situations, because their brains are better equipped to regulate the initial emotional impulses generated by the amygdala, the brain's emotional center. Alongside this biological shift, emotional regulation is also shaped by years of life experience. Older women have lived through a variety of emotional experiences: joy, grief, stress, and triumph. These experiences give them a deeper understanding of emotions and how to handle them. Over time, they develop a profound ability to reflect on emotions, understand where they come from, and decide how to respond in a way that is constructive. This is not about suppressing feelings, but about learning how to navigate them. They understand that emotional reactions often pass, And with time, they get better at managing the intensity of those reactions. For instance, an older woman who faces a challenging situation, like a family conflict or work stress, may have the ability to pause and choose a calm, thoughtful response rather than reacting immediately with anger or frustration. This ability to reframe emotions helps prevent unnecessary escalation and promotes emotional stability. One of the most important aspects of emotional regulation in older women is resilience, which is often built through adversity. Over the years, they have encountered many challenges, whether personal, professional, or relational. Each time they face hardship and emerge stronger, they reinforce their belief in their ability to handle whatever comes their way. This sense of resilience grows with age, creating a psychological buffer that helps them weather future storms with greater ease. Having faced loss, disappointment, or difficulty, older women often develop a strong sense of self-efficacy, the belief that they can manage situations effectively, even in the face of uncertainty. They are more likely to adopt a mindset that says, "I've been through tough times before, and I will get through this." This resilience is not just a mental skill, but a product of the emotional maturity they have gained over time. When difficult situations arise, older women typically have more emotional tools to navigate through them. They are less likely to feel overwhelmed or incapacitated by stress, and more likely to take a step back, reassess, and approach the challenge in a measured way. Additionally, many older women have learned the value of support systems. They have cultivated deep relationships over the years, whether with family, friends, or community, and these connections provide both emotional support and perspective during difficult times. As a result, they can draw on the wisdom of others to help them cope with stress, while also providing guidance and strength in return. Another contributing factor to emotional regulation and resilience is the growing emphasis on self-care as women age. With time, many older women become more adept at setting boundaries and prioritizing their own well-being. They are less likely to engage in people-pleasing behaviors or overextend themselves to the detriment of their emotional health. Instead, they focus on activities and relationships that nurture their sense of self and contribute to emotional balance. Practices like meditation, journaling, and mindfulness become more integrated into their routines, helping them maintain emotional clarity and inner peace. These practices not only help them stay grounded, but also foster a sense of autonomy in managing their emotional world. As older women become more attuned to their emotional needs, they build resilience by actively creating environments that support their emotional well-being. In summary, the ability to regulate emotions and demonstrate resilience grows stronger as women age. The combination of neurological changes, accumulated life experience, and a greater emphasis on self-care allows older women to manage their emotions with greater ease and to bounce back from challenges with wisdom and strength. These changes make them not just emotionally stable, but also deeply resilient, capable of facing life's complexities with a calm, reflective mindset. Their journey of emotional growth is a testament to the transformative power of aging, showing that as we grow older, we are not only learning to manage emotions, but mastering them in ways that foster a more fulfilling and peaceful life. As women age, one of the most profound psychological changes they undergo is an increase in self-awareness and confidence. This shift is not just a result of external factors, but comes from a deeper internal understanding of who they are, what they value, and how they want to engage with the world. For many women, this process begins in their youth, where societal pressures and expectations around beauty, career, relationships, and motherhood can sometimes create a sense of self-doubt. These external pressures can lead to a feeling of needing to prove themselves or seek validation. However, as they age, women often begin to shed the need to meet these societal ideals as they become more secure in their own identity. With the years comes a realization that external validation is not as important as internal satisfaction. The confidence that grows with age is a quiet strength that comes from a better understanding of one's values and the ability to live authentically. This increased self-awareness is closely tied to the accumulation of life experiences. As women navigate various life stages, whether it's in their careers, relationships, or personal development, they learn more about themselves. They understand their emotions more clearly, recognize their patterns of behavior, and know what truly brings them joy or frustration. This introspection allows older women to be more in tune with their desires and boundaries. They become adept at making decisions that align with their values, rather than seeking approval from others or conforming to societal expectations. It's a freedom that comes with the realization that they no longer need to meet a checklist of outside standards to feel good about themselves. Instead, they focus on what feels true and fulfilling to them. This growing self-awareness also leads to an enhanced sense of emotional intelligence. As women age, they learn not only to understand their own feelings, but also to better empathize with those around them. Their experiences allow them to read situations and people with more depth, which leads to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. They are no longer driven by the need for external approval or fear of judgment, but by a deep internal knowledge of who they are and what they stand for. This ability to connect with others on a more authentic level is a significant source of confidence, as they know they can engage with the world without the emotional baggage that younger years might have brought. Confidence in older women is not necessarily about having everything figured out or achieving perfection. Rather, it's about embracing who they are. Flaws, complexities, and all. Aging often brings with it a sense of peace around imperfections. Women become more comfortable in their own skin, realizing that confidence doesn't stem from meeting some idealized version of themselves, but from accepting and appreciating their true selves. This acceptance allows them to let go of the fear of failure or judgment that might have plagued them in younger years. They no longer feel the need to constantly prove themselves. Instead, they trust that their experiences have equipped them with the tools to handle whatever comes their way. Another factor contributing to this increased confidence is the freedom that comes with age. Older women often become less concerned with the expectations or opinions of others. With the passage of time, they have had the opportunity to carve out their own paths and prioritize their own happiness. Whether it's choosing to pursue a new passion, make a career change, or simply spend more time doing what makes them happy, older women often become bolder in their decisions. This sense of freedom empowers them to make choices that align with their deepest desires, rather than being constrained by external pressures or self-imposed limitations. At the same time, they may also become more skilled at setting boundaries, knowing when to say no, and protecting their emotional energy. This enhanced ability to prioritize themselves without guilt further strengthens their confidence. They understand that their well-being is crucial and that they deserve to take up space, to voice their needs, and to care for themselves. This confidence in self-care also spills over into how they interact with others. They are no longer afraid to ask for what they need or advocate for their own worth. The combination of wisdom gained from experience, self-acceptance, and the courage to live authentically allows older women to feel more empowered than ever before. As women reach later stages of life, they often experience a profound shift in what matters most to them. They are less focused on proving something to the world and more focused on living a life that feels rich and meaningful to them. This shift means that older women are more likely to make choices based on their happiness, fulfillment, and emotional health. This increased self-awareness and confidence lead to a deep sense of contentment that comes from understanding and honoring their own needs. Women at this stage have often stopped seeking approval from others, and instead are more concerned with staying true to themselves and living according to their own principles. In conclusion, the transformation that many older women experience in terms of self-awareness and confidence is a powerful one. It's a result of years of life experience, introspection, and self-acceptance. As they age, women become more in tune with who they are, what they value, and what they want out of life. The confidence that accompanies this self-awareness is not a boastful or external display, but an internal strength and peace that allows older women to navigate life with grace, authenticity, and a deep understanding of themselves. This growing self-assurance is not only empowering for them, but also serves as an inspiration to others. As we age, many people believe that the brain becomes rigid or incapable of change, but this is far from the truth. One of the most incredible aspects of the brain is its ability to adapt, reorganize, and form new connections throughout our lives, even into old age. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, is a key factor in how older women continue to thrive cognitively and emotionally, despite the natural changes that come with aging. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections in response to learning, experience, or environmental changes. It is essentially the brain's way of adapting to new circumstances, challenges, and learning experiences. For older women, neuroplasticity means that they are not simply defined by the cognitive challenges that come with aging, such as memory decline or slower processing speed. Instead, the brain is continuously capable of growth and renewal. Even in later stages of life, older women can strengthen their cognitive abilities and create new neural pathways through continued learning and mental engagement. This ability to adapt is particularly powerful because it allows older women to maintain and even improve cognitive flexibility, something that is essential for staying mentally sharp, emotionally balanced, and resilient. For example, engaging in new activities, learning new skills, or acquiring new knowledge can stimulate the brain and promote neuroplasticity. Older women who take up hobbies like learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or even learning to navigate new technology are literally reshaping their brain's structure. The process of acquiring new information and integrating it into one's mental framework creates new synaptic connections, making the brain more adaptable to new experiences and challenges. This ongoing brain development helps preserve cognitive function and can even delay or prevent the onset of cognitive decline associated with aging, such as Alzheimer's. Moreover, neuroplasticity isn't just about acquiring new skills, it's also about how older women learn to adapt emotionally and psychologically. The brain's ability to reorganize itself also means that older women can cultivate healthier emotional patterns and responses. For instance, many older women learn how to cope with stress more effectively, process emotions with greater maturity, and handle interpersonal conflicts in ways that preserve their emotional well-being. They can ramp up and work hard when they are just fine. They no longer experience any illness, and they also train with greater integrity and sympathetic heart deficiency. This ability to change emotional responses, even in the face of lifelong patterns or old habits, is a testament to the brain's adaptability. With the right mindset and continued effort, older women can shift their emotional perspectives, allowing them to respond to life's challenges with more calm, confidence, and resilience. The power of neuroplasticity also allows older women to build on past experiences, drawing on a wealth of memories and learned skills while staying open to new ideas and ways of thinking. As they age, many older women develop a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. This ongoing cognitive flexibility enables them to form new insights, process new information, and adapt their perspectives accordingly. This cognitive agility allows them to embrace change, whether in personal relationships, career pursuits, or even in their social circles. Their brains are wired not only to retain and reflect upon their rich history, but to continue evolving and reshaping their understanding of the world. What's also fascinating is that neuroplasticity doesn't just occur in the realm of cognitive function. It has a direct impact on well-being and emotional resilience. When older women challenge themselves to stay engaged, whether mentally or physically, they are promoting brain health and overall life satisfaction. Exercise, for example, has been shown to promote neuroplasticity by stimulating the production of brain DNF neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that supports the growth of new neurons. This means that by staying physically active, through activities like walking, dancing, or yoga, older women are also actively contributing to the health and adaptability of their brains. Neuroplasticity can also have a profound impact on social relationships. As women age, they often experience shifts in their social networks, with some friendships growing deeper while others may fade. The ability to adapt mentally and emotionally allows older women to forge new social connections, navigate changing dynamics, and sustain healthy relationships. Their growing emotional intelligence, combined with a more adaptable brain, enables them to communicate better, empathize more deeply, and form stronger bonds with those around them. Neuroplasticity, in this sense, also contributes to a more fulfilling and socially connected life as older women continue to learn and evolve in their relationships. In summary, the concept of neuroplasticity reveals a truly empowering reality for older women. The brain, no matter its age, remains capable of growth, adaptation, and transformation. Older women can continue to build new cognitive pathways, refine emotional patterns, and engage with the world in fresh, insightful ways. This adaptability not only preserves cognitive function, but enhances emotional resilience, social engagement, and overall well-being. Through continued learning, personal growth, and emotional self-regulation, older women exemplify the incredible potential of the brain to evolve and thrive throughout life. It's a powerful reminder that aging is not a process of decline, but a continuous opportunity for reinvention, adaptation, and growth.